It's funny. I I didn't start these journals all that long ago. I was looking at my notes for my journals and the journal entries that I wanted to make, and I'm actually down to the last few. That's not to say that there won't be more in the future, but I feel like I have worked through a lot of what I've wanted to talk about as far as the divorce is concerned. I am doing better now, and that's a healthy thing. I can't deny that these journal entries have been helpful. They may not have been as concise or insightful as a professional giving me their opinion. Perhaps one day I'll hand these to a professional and have them analyze it for me. But it has helped. And Matt, as you're listening to this in the future, this was a good idea. Don't ever doubt that. But today's journal entry that I wanted to talk about was, how are the kids doing? And how do I feel about that? And it's particularly relevant because their therapist, Evan, had a conversation with them last week. And he then had a conversation with me. He has spoken to them twice, and he, I think, got some good insights from the kids as to what's going on with them concerning the divorce. Kaya still does not really want to talk about it all that much, but she is doing better. She does not feel as lost and adrift as she did months ago. She talks to her mom a lot on the phone. Jennifer calls her, says goodnight to her, checks up on her, and that is doing Kaya a lot of good. And I know that Jen is somewhat trying to do the same thing with Benjamin and Kendall, not as successfully because Benjamin sometimes doesn't answer his iPad, and Kendall doesn't have a regular phone that she keeps charged up. But I have told Jennifer more than once that if she wants to talk to Benjamin or Kendall or Kaya, she wants to say goodnight to them, and she can't get a hold of them through their devices, she is more than welcome to call me, and I will hand my phone over to them so that they can talk to their mother. It's very important, and even more so because of what Evan told me that Benjamin and Kendall said to him, which is that they don't feel like they have as strong a connection with Jennifer as Kaya seems to. Kaya's done more things with Jennifer, and again, relationships are built on mutual experiences, and Kaya has gone and done and seen with Jennifer more, so the bond is stronger. But Benjamin told Evan that he's not very upset about Jen not being in the house anymore, and he's not very upset about mom and dad being divorced, because in his mind, mommy was never home to begin with. She was always out, gone. Whenever he would ask about it in Maryland, I would tell him that she was working, which, of course, is not the truth, but it was, at his age, the simplest thing for him to wrap his mind around. It was probably also better for him to think that she was out working rather than what was actually going on. And Kendall says that she doesn't feel as strong a connection. She doesn't feel like her mother shows her very much love and doesn't show her very much attention. Though I know Jennifer tries. That is the unfortunate thing, is the buying of things and the taking of Kendall to go to lunch is not adding up in Kendall's mind to a relationship with her mother. And I want that to not be the legacy of this divorce. I know Jennifer is trying to stay connected to the kids. The fact that she is not in the house, she is not with them every day, is making that tough. I am not sure that we can turn this around. I don't know if it's too late. I hope it's not. Jennifer divorcing me does not mean that she divorced her children. She loves them just as much as I do. And she is trying to keep that bond going. Can I help? And how do I feel about how the kids are feeling? I am sad that Benjamin doesn't feel much for his mom. I am sad that Kendall feels like her mom is buying her things instead of showing her affection. I am grateful that Kaya seems to be stabilizing and that her talks with her mom are helping. And because I feel bad about the way Ben and Kendall are feeling towards Jennifer, I need to work towards helping them to establish a bond with her. I need to continue to make opportunities for Jennifer to spend time with them. Quality time, like when we were carving pumpkins earlier this week. Getting everybody into the same room and doing an activity is somewhat cliche, but it is mutual experiences that make relationships. And I have got to keep trying to make sure that not only the kids and I do family activities, but that we try time and again to include Jennifer. Keep trying, Matt. Keep trying to include her. The kids have got to cement that bond with her now. I don't want them to have what happened to Jennifer happen to them, where they don't know their mother until they're in their 20s. And then they finally start to make a long-distance relationship with her.